I stood at my stepmother's doorstep, designer luggage in hand, boarding pass tucked in my pocket. Victoria opened the door, her face dropping like she'd seen a ghost. "You weren't invited, Elena," she said coldly. "This is family only." The door slammed shut. Little did she know, I was about to turn their perfect Bahamas getaway into their worst nightmare. It started 3 weeks ago when I accidentally saw the group chat notification on Dad's phone. Bahamas Villa confirmed 8 guests. Guess. I counted. Dad, Victoria, my twin stepsisters Maya and Sofia, Victoria's brother Marcus, his wife Diana, and their 2 kids. That's 8. I wasn't even a consideration. Growing up with Victoria as my stepmother meant constantly being the outsider. While Maya and Sofia got matching designer bags for birthdays, I got gift cards. While they got family photos on the mantle, my achievements went unnoticed. Victoria had perfected the art of exclusion disguised as forgetfulness. But this time was different. This time I had leverage. 2 days before their departure, Victoria called. "Elena, honey, we need you to house-sit while we're gone. Water the plants, collect mail, you know." The audacity was breathtaking. Then came the kicker. "Oh, and we accidentally booked an extra villa. Could you cover half the cost? Just $3,200. Family helps family, right?" I almost laughed. Almost. Instead I said, "Of course, Victoria. Family helps family." That afternoon I made 3 calls. First, to my trust fund manager, accessing money Victoria didn't know I had. Second, to a private travel concierge. Third, to my boyfriend Alessandro, a luxury resort owner who happened to have properties in the Bahamas. While they flew economy, I flew first class on the same airline, 2 hours earlier. While they stayed in their luxury villa, I checked into Alessandro's private oceanfront estate, the one overlooking their rental property. Day 1, I let them settle in. Watched from my infinity pool as they took their basic Instagram photos below. Day 2, I posted a story. Me in a silk robe on my terrace, champagne glass raised, caption. "Sometimes the best invitations are the ones you give yourself." Within minutes, my phone exploded. Maya texted, "Wait, are you here?" Sofia called 6 times. Dad sent, "We need to talk." Day 3, the masterpiece. I walked into their beach club wearing the exact designer dress Victoria had accidentally bought in Maya's size instead of mine last Christmas. Alessandro beside me, looking like he stepped out of a magazine. We got the VIP cabana, right next to their regular table. Victoria's face went white when she saw me. She marched over, her usual fake smile cracking. "What are you doing here, Elena? This is our family time." I smiled, sipping my mojito. "I'm having family time too. Just with people who actually want me here." "You're being dramatic. We were going to invite you, but you sent me a bill instead." I stood up, matching her height in my heels. "You know what, Victoria? Thank you. Thank you for showing me exactly where I stand. And for giving me the push I needed to realize I don't need your approval to live my life." Alessandro wrapped his arm around me. "Should we head back to our place, amore? The chef is preparing dinner on the yacht." I watched Victoria's eyes widen as she processed what she was hearing. Her stepdaughter, the one she'd marginalized for years, was living better than she could imagine. That evening, I sent a group message to the family chat I was never added to, but Alessandro's tech friend had helped me access. A photo of me and Alessandro on his yacht, sunset behind us, with a simple message. "Thanks for the house-sitting gig, but I found better accommodations. The plants will be fine. I hired a service. Oh, and about that $3,200. Consider it a gift. I can afford it." The next morning, Dad showed up at my resort alone. "Elena, I'm sorry. I didn't know Victoria had asked me to pay for a trip I wasn't invited to." "Dad, you were in that group chat. You knew exactly what was happening." For the first time in years, my father looked genuinely ashamed. I didn't ruin their vacation. I didn't need to. Sometimes the best revenge isn't destruction. It's simply living so well that their exclusion becomes irrelevant. By the time I returned home, Victoria had already moved the family photos around, suddenly including ones with me. Too little, too late. The real victory. Alessandro proposed on that yacht. And when we sent wedding invitations 6 months later, Victoria's family got theirs with a note. Attendance is by invitation only. Sometimes the best way to win the game is to stop playing by their rules and start making your own. They thought excluding me would put me in my place. Instead, it put me exactly where I belonged. Somewhere better than they could imagine.